Hey, team.
Hey, hey.
Happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, or maybe it's Wednesday morning if you're in Australia, but we're glad you're here today. I'm Stephen Roberts. This is my buddy, Ryan Sharp. We're two of the pastors here on staff. And every week we get together for what we call Tuesday Talks. It's an opportunity for us to interact with you, connect and hear from you, and as well pour into you some valuable lessons and insights that we hear on staff. We're doing a special series right now on leadership, and we're taking some of Pastor Craig's key talks and sharing them with you. You're going to love today's topic, but before we get into that, I want to remind you guys that our heart here is to help you grow. Not just at Church Online, not just as a leader here at Church Online, but in every area of your life.
That's right.
So as a parent, as an employee, as a volunteer here, of course, but whatever we want to share with you, we want you to be able to apply it everywhere you go. And remember, you are a leader. No matter what position you have on the team, no matter how long you've been on the team, we view you as a leader because you have influence. What you do matters. And so if you have any questions during our Tuesday talk, man, we'd love to hear them. Please comment. We love interacting with you guys. We'll try to answer them as best as we can.
Looks like
what we got?
Michael's here. Hey,
awesome.
Lauren, Ellie, Pate, Gloria, James. Latoya just came in. What up, Latoya? How are you? Rachel
Latoya.
Allen.
Awesome.
Charlie. Lauren. Awesome. Glad you guys are here.
Okay, so I see
That's
Gloria's here.
Yeah.
Gloria from Sweden. It just reminded me. So Pastor Allen and Amanda and Austin Patterson, they just got back from the UK. They got to see Gloria and several other amazing people.
He's still in the office. Is he here?
So I think it'd be kind of cool if he would share with us.
Would you guys like us to pull him in?
Yeah, you want
is
to get
that
Pastor
all
Allen
right? Let me try to get him.
Okay.
Alan! It's kind of unorthodox. I hope
Hey.
I'm not peeking out the mic.
Hey, Pastor
Allen, come
here.
here.
Hey, hey, we want you.
We're live
Here.
on Facebook right
Come
now. And come on, if you want to see
is
Pastor
live.
Allen in just a second.
I know you're live.
Yeah, he's watching right now.
I'm here messaging.
Okay, so you just got back from the UK last week.
I'm giving you guys thumbs ups.
All right, Gloria's here and some others in the chat. And I was thinking, well, what was your time like there? What's something that stood out to you? What did you really enjoy?
Man, it blows my mind every time we go to like a place like London. I mean, it was a room full of people that have probably just maybe a handful have stepped into a building here at Life.Church.
Wow.
But realizing, man, it's not about the building, it's about the people.
Yeah.
And I just loved our community getting together. Gloria is here.
Yeah.
I mean, Gloria flew in, like she flew into the Gatwick airport and kind of hustled her way and found the tube station. And I know a couple of others there helped her find her way back.
That's cool.
We had people flying from Netherlands, people flew in from Northern England, Ireland.
Wow.
And when I think about just what God's doing in that community, it's something special. But it wouldn't happen if it weren't for our people there. And so I think the thing that I'm most excited about, one, Dave Allen, Roger, and Kevin, and I mean, they are just amazing leaders, and we're so grateful for them. And Dave yesterday was on the phone with me, and he said, Alan, I want to see 100 new volunteers in London.
Wow.
100 new volunteers. And so he is passionate about it. And so even I'd love for you guys, I shared that with the staff team today. I'd love for you guys to join us in praying for that so that we could see God bring that to pass. Yeah. And then the second thing that really stuck out to me among so much was when Kevin said he wants to see a life group in every single city in Europe. Wow. So I love the vision that our people have. I mean, there's so much more that I haven't even mentioned, but I love the vision that our people have, the passion that they have, and so I believe that the best is yet to come. So.
Absolutely. That's awesome. Thanks so much, Pastor Allen, for
Thank
hopping
you.
in on the
Thanks a
video
lot.
last minute there. That's great.
So that was an exciting moment.
That was great. I love it. I love it.
And this week we're talking about a specific leadership talk, right? And we're calling this the forbidden phrase. Now we have a forbidden phrase here at Life Church, and we're excited to be able to share it with you today. And so over the years, we've heard so many leaders say this forbidden phrase: church planters, business owners, salespeople, parents, pastors. This is a phrase that if you learn to listen for it, you're going to hear it in a lot of different areas. And almost every single leader has actually said this at some point. Yeah. I have said this.
I've said it.
Yeah, Stephen said he said it. I've heard other people say it. Other people of our team have said it. And we kind of say, hey, that's the forbidden phrase. Are you ready? Do you want to hear it? If you want to hear it, Give me the hearts, because
right.
I want to see the hearts.
I'll
The
get some hearts
forbidden
going.
phrase is, our people won't, and fill in the blank. Our people won't. There's many different variations of this phrase. Our team never, fill in the blank. Right. My staff won't. And so this could be a way for, you might find yourself saying this in your house. My kids won't. My teenager doesn't. My daughter will never, ... whatever what you might say. Maybe you say it in the workplace. Our sales force just will never. Our new team members just don't do this. Maybe you say it in church. People just won't come to the early service. Sure. Our church doesn't care about the younger generation. Our church doesn't care about the older generation.
Sure.
Our church doesn't care about the unchurched.
Right.
Maybe you say it at church online. Yeah. People in my service just won't engage in chat. People just won't reply to the prayer response that I gave to them. People in my life group just will never engage with posts that I make. So these are forbidden phrases.
That's good.
And so when we say these phrases, we'll be even tempted to give qualifiers saying that, my situation's different. I'm allowed to say this forbidden phrase because of this. An example of that would be, for where we live in the world, this is the people here just simply won't. Based on the demographics, people just don't. Based on the age of our church, people will never. Based on the personality types, people I work with won't. Right. Remember, you can make an excuse or you can make a difference, but you can't make both. Right. You can make an excuse or you can make a difference, but you can't make both. So that's the forbidden phrase.
That's good. And I love what Lou's saying. He's saying that's one phrase that hits me in the gut when I hear it. All right.
Wow.
And dude, I'm with you right there, man.
Same.
It's like, oh, it's like a little conviction there when he said that. So the forbidden phrase is, our people won't. We're going to change it to, I or we have not led them to. All right. So we were saying our people won't. We're now going to say, I haven't led them to. So that's what great leaders do. All right. So let's take some of these examples that you were talking about, the things that you might have said in the past, like our church members don't care about the unchurched. Okay, well let's change that now. We have not led our church to care about the unchurched.
That's good. That's good right there.
Or we might say our volunteers, they don't care about the details. Well, no, we're not going to say that anymore. We're going to say we have not led our volunteers to care about the details and think like owners. We might have said, well, people in my service, they just won't chat. Well, I've not led them to chat or to stay on topic or whatever it may be that you're wanting to see. Anytime we sense ourselves saying a version of this forbidden phrase, we're casting blame.
Wow, yeah.
Right? And I think that's why it kind of hits us in the gut.
Right.
Is because we want to blame someone else for the problems and the things that we dislike. But when you have a leader mindset, you're going to take ownership of that. You're going to say, I haven't led them to do ... So a great leader never gives blame. A great leader always takes responsibility.
Wow. Say that again.
A great leader never casts blame.
Wow.
A great leader always takes responsibility.
That's good stuff right there.
Because what we're doing is we're leading people, all right?
Yeah.
We're leading people to a desired action, a destination. And when we say they just won't do that, well, we're kind of just quitting. We're giving up and saying, you know what, that's not my responsibility.
Yeah.
That's not what great leaders do.
Yeah.
Leaders say, these are my people.
Yeah.
I care about them. We have somewhere we're going. I need to help them. And as a great leader, I'm going to work and take the responsibility to do it.
Yeah. Deandra says, wow, this message gets to me. Yeah, same here. Ellie, I haven't led them to. Golden words is what she says. Pate, we have not led them to. Nike says, hi. Hey, Nike. Good to see you. Awesome. So how do we do this? How do we actually practically change our mindset and change our teams, the people that we work with and work for, and the people that we lead? How do we change them to a desired outcome instead of just giving an excuse? So here's how to do it. Here's how we can lead people to that desired outcome. Number one, we show them why what we do. Always start with why. Number two, we celebrate any forward progress. When you see someone that's really getting it right in your service, on your team, you celebrate that person in a very meaningful way. When you see your kids doing right, the one time maybe of the 1,000 times they do it, the one time they get it right, celebrate that, celebrate it. And maybe that action will be duplicated. Number three, we tell stories about those who get it right. We tell stories about those who get it right. We remember what we're doing, and we celebrate that. Number four, we personally set the standard, and we do even more than we would ever ask anyone else to do in this category. You know, maybe we need to look inward and say, I'm not leading them because I don't reflect what I'm trying to lead them to.
Ooh.
Maybe that's you. Maybe that's definitely been me at times. Yeah. And number five, we cast vision for it. And we never give up. We always say, I haven't led them to it yet. I haven't led them to it yet. Do not write people off. I love what Pastor Stephen just said, that we're leading people. Don't write them off. They're not something just to be thrown away. Jesus gave his life for them. Yeah. And so it deserves us being the best leaders that we can to lead them towards a desired result.
That's really good, man.
So two important questions to ask yourself is, what is the number one excuse that you, wherever you're sitting today, what is the number one excuse that you're making about your people that you have influence with? Could be your kids, could be your coworkers, could be your boss, could be the people that you lead. Yeah. And then what are three specific things that you can do to lead people that you influence to the desired result?
That's good.
Stephen, do you have an example of something like this happening in your life?
Yeah, I'm thinking about the host team. I'm thinking about what are things that I've said, well, the host just won't do that. Or guests just don't do this. I know a current issue that I'm trying to wrestle with right now is the issue of subs. So if a host isn't able to make their service, we want them to get a sub for them to fill in so that the team isn't left behind. They're not shorthanded. And so sometimes I've been guilty of saying, people, they just don't get subs. And like, well, that's not the right mindset. Okay, that's not what a good leader would do. And so I need to change it to say, well, you know what? I haven't led my people to care for their teams, to make sure that they're covered.
You're taking responsibility.
Exactly. So I need to take ownership of, if I see a problem, it's not somebody else's, or I can't just blame the air.
Right.
It's me. I'm the leader in the seat.
Right.
And if there's a problem, it's my problem.
That's so good.
And so, yeah, we're currently working with our team of how can we best lead our team to help their teams when they're away.
Wow. Okay. So, real quick, Gloria, shout out to you. Amazing. You said, I have not led them to share their experiences in life group. Man, that's amazing. That's amazing that you're identifying that number one excuse that you're making. Way to go, Gloria. And now that you have that awareness, now what are 3 steps that you can take to right that ship?
That's good.
To lead them towards that. And thanks for sharing that example, Stephen. Yeah, that's awesome.
Just real, man. Just real. So remember, we never say our people won't. We say we haven't led them to. Okay? We don't give blame. We take responsibility.
That's right.
And I love that this doesn't have to be the leader of the team either, okay? You can be brand new to the team and say, well, my team just doesn't talk to each other.
That's right.
Well, hold on. I haven't helped to lead my team to care for each other, to talk to each other. So no matter what position you are, it's not just you leading people who are newer to the team. It's you leading up as well. It's leading wherever you are. Yep. You help craft the environment that you're in. Yep. And so take responsibility for it. Solve problems. You have the power to do it. And you're great leaders, and we believe that you will. Well, we'd love for you to tag your team in this as well. We know that they'd really find this valuable. And you guys, we love you. I mean, as Pastor Allen was saying, we're continually amazed by the people who are a part of Church Online, the things that they're doing, the visions that they have for reaching the world wherever they are. It's amazing. Wow. So we're really grateful for you and excited to be a part of this. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Hope you have a great week. And remember, whoever finds God finds life.